What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Damage, in the video, and today we're talking. So I know that some people were ready for like a honey pot video and stuff, and I know, I will be making a honey pot video. Don't get me wrong. Also, it might look weird because for the first time in a long time, I've made a video with my glasses on. I usually need to wear them, and I should be wearing them probably more than I'm wearing my contacts, but I just like how the contacts looks most of the time. Most of the time, the contacts actually look better, at least to me. But I just felt like, fuck it, record a video with glasses and call it a fucking day. All day I've been wearing glasses, which has just been a weird experience because I haven't been wearing my glasses at all, actually. And I'm pretty sure some people didn't even know I wear glasses. Hi, my eyes are broken. Yeah, so what's been going on with your boy? Recently, I've seen one of my friends gain a massive, true success towards Twitch. Like, this man has been grinding out all of 2020. Still 2021, he's grinding out, putting out this content. You know, he's constantly streaming, constantly pumping it out, and I gotta give him mad respects. Okay, mad fucking respects, because this dude's got it. He's got it. Not only does he have it, but he's doing a really fucking good job at it, right? He not only does he understand like the Twitch methodology and how to grow and how to, you know, just be great for streaming, but on top of that, he just goes. He just does it. And I have so much respect for that, but I also envy it, right? I also envy it. Because a part of me is like, damn. I haven't, honestly though, to be frank, to be fair, I have not put as much time into streaming as he has. As I am talking like, even when I was streaming on YouTube, I still haven't really put too much time into really learning how to stream or properly stream. Granted, I also was streaming on YouTube. I should have just been streaming on Twitch. But at the time, I really couldn't do it. It was just complications and stuff. But yeah, you know, I haven't spent as much time into the streaming community as he has, right? Not to mention, he's definitely more social than I am. If you don't know who I'm talking about Arivan. If you don't know this guy's channel, that's weird. You should check it out. Seriously, this dude makes baller content. But yeah, he's been doing really fucking good. You know, he made it recently to the top 1% on Twitch, which is just fucking mind-blowing, right? Like, he's constantly there, right? He's doing, and he's climbing, and I'm pretty sure by 2020, and by the end of 2021, he can definitely be stable on Twitch. Like, absolutely. I think he actually can be stable on Twitch. And I wish I had the level of dedication he has towards the content that he makes. It's like he understands what to play, what to do, what to think. I'm still like very lost on it, right? And that's weird as shit for me, right? Because it's like, you would think as a person that's made YouTube videos for years that I would understand it, but the thing is, when it comes to making YouTube videos and then when it comes to streaming, those are like two different things. There are two separate different type of algorithms, right? Like, you can obviously go the Twitch route and then bring those Twitch, you know, viewership and stuff to your YouTube, sure. But I didn't do that. I did the exact opposite, and that's way harder. That is so much harder to do, because when you're trying to move from YouTube, you have to get like these people that are used to just watching a video, then moving on to the next, and moving on to the next, moving on to the next, moving on to the next. Whereas on Twitch, people are used to binging, and not binging, but like watching long periods of, you know, content. You're watching long sections. They're used to that. So when you're coming from YouTube and you're going to Twitch, you're trying to get these people who are used to fast burst content, you know, without the delay, like without the the sections of just like the nothingness or quietness or the white noise, I guess you would call it. I feel like it's easier and better to go from Twitch to YouTube than it is to go from YouTube to Twitch. A part of me wishes that I did, right, go from the Twitch to YouTube route, because the Twitch to YouTube route means I still can work on videos, but, you know, I mostly am a streamer, you know, and that's something that I would like to have, but I don't know if I necessarily want it either, right? Because like, I was like, man, I was having this huge growth on Twitch, and then I kind of just abandoned it, right? And that's what I feel like I've done. I feel like I just kind of abandoned what I had. I haven't been giving as much content as I'd like to. I haven't been consistent on the content I've been going to, and then not to mention, I haven't really improved either, right? Like, yeah, I have a new PC setup and I have more options and availability to it, but one, I still stream in ultra wide, which some people don't like. Some people don't even like looking at it. It's a very cinematic look, which makes me feel like I should probably switch from the cinematic look to just a normal 19:10. Another thing is I have a green screen, and honestly, when I was doing the green screen content, a little bit of green screen streaming, you guys not just you guys, well, the people that watch my streams seem to, like, I've gained more traction that way for some reason. I think it was just because I was more immersed in the game, literally. And then it comes to making these videos, right? And yeah, my videos, I think, are pretty okay. You know, I like the Honey Pop series so far. I've been having a fun time playing it. I literally was just editing the video, and then I thought about it and was like, I want to make this video. I feel like I don't understand the Twitch community, or as much as I need to really grow on it. Because there's people that's like obviously done it, and not only done it, but they do it while working and still have the availability that Twitch has, right? They understand what games to stream. They've already gotten themselves a part of a community, right? If I wanted to get into the Siege community, well, I would have to play ranked. Also, the fuck just happened? Yeah, you know, I've spent so much time on YouTube that I'm used to just like kind of going away from my community entirely and just making short bursts of content when I should be making longer content. And on top of that, like I was saying, like Siege, right? In order for you to get into Siege, you have to be in ranked. You have to be not only just playing ranked, but you have to be high up in ranked, right? You have to be good at the game. And then when you're like what I would consider myself at least a variety stream, where you're just kind of playing a little bit of everything, it can kind of kill not any potential growth, but if you're not doing it at the right time when people want it, you kind of lose out on everything and stuff. I used to be able to be good at that, where I was like, I play the game at the right time when people wanted to see it be played, right? I was good at timing it, but as of recent, I have been really good at timing it, which like struts my growth. I'm not like staring at analytics, by the way. I'm not looking at that. I don't really look at my analytics too much. I try not to, because then it makes me think too much. Although I feel like I should, right? Because like Smite, I've always said it. Smite's not a good game for me to stream, like ever. It's never been a good game for me to stream. And every time I streamed it, it has been diminishing returns for me. Like it's just been bad, always. And I try to be a part of this like Smite community. I've tried almost all of last year to be a part of the Smite community, but it's just like, I don't think that that's gonna happen, which is why I feel like I should probably just overall stop with Smite. Not like, you know, quit the game, but just stop streaming it and just move on to something that's probably more, the community's more there, right? And I hate to say it, but the League community is there. Am I good at League though? No. And I also get very bored at League. So what else could I go? I can go to a first-person shooter. I'm good at first-person shooters, right? I could play Valorant. I could play Siege. I could play Halo. I could play COD. I could play Battlefield. I could play a ton of fucking first-person shooters. That's not really a problem. It's just those games are also, well, like either super saturated or people are only watching one person to play it, right? So then I can play Battle Royales, right? Warzone, Fortnite. And Fortnite sometimes is good and sometimes is bad. Warzone I've never tried. Yes, I have. I have done Warzone, actually, and I guess I had fun, but like I don't know. COD has been off my radar right now. Like right now, COD has just been something I don't want to touch, right? Like I haven't been excited to play COD. I haven't been feeling it right now. So it's kind of why I haven't touched it. Roguelikes are another game, like, sense that I love playing, but it's also really hard to get into that community as well, right? Like, I feel like you're better off getting into the community through videos than you are getting into the community of Twitch. And then we have, like, you know, games that I play with other people and stuff, and that's fun. Don't get me wrong. And I usually have they're usually like the most fun I have when I do it, but that, I feel like that takes away from the viewer experience, right? Because it takes away from me just being me, like by myself, and then includes more people in the, you know, the content, which can be a little bit confusing and convoluted. And first off, not everyone, just by the Fortnite stream, not everyone has great mic quality. Not everybody has that audio setup that's like, oh my god, like not everyone has that. And I understand that. I get that's not a problem. It's a problem when I'm trying to make content though. It's a problem when I'm trying to make content. Oh, there's also games like the chill games, right? Like you got like Minecraft, you got Forager, you got PC Builder, you got all these other like more chill, you know, Balloon Towers Defense, more chill games. And probably Balloon Towers Defense would be probably good, but Minecraft is so overly saturated that most people aren't really trying to watch, like, especially me, play Minecraft, right? Not alone, right? That's a game that I would have to play with other people, and even then, like I said, diminishing returns there. And then there's Just Chatting, and Just Chatting does pretty good. A lot of people actually seem to like me as a reacting Andy, which I'm not I guess that's not a surprise. People genuinely most of the time like my reactions. That's why people like the Honey Pop series, because of my reactions. And that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. I just feel like if I'm gonna do that, I have to mix it right? Like how I used to do when I was playing like Dark Souls, and then I would react to some videos and then go back to playing some Dark Souls. I did the same thing with Valorant. This is another game that I just, you know, played some, got pissed off, chilled out, ate some food, you know, react to some stuff, get a little bit of funniness in there, and then go back to the game and stuff. A little bit of like a break. That's where most of my clips for last year also came, was just chatting. Like most of my clips were just chatting, if not Valorant. I think I'm just trying to figure out myself, you know, like what community do I want to be a part of? What community? I don't, because the thing is, as much as I like being a variety stream, you can stream wherever you want, I kind of don't want to anymore. I'm tired of just not knowing what games I want to play, not knowing what things I want to stream, not knowing what things I want to record. I'm just kind of tired of not knowing it, right? Like not really. Because now I'm good at making videos. Like I'm actually, like I feel like I found an area to where I'm good at making videos without doing too much, right? Because I love doing editing. I love editing. Editing's fun, but there's a limit to how much I should edit to make it either really funny or to the point that it's so overly edited that it's distracting, right? That it takes away from the video in the first place. I don't know what games I want to play, truthfully, right? Like I enjoyed Siege because I played it with my friends. That was the main reason why I enjoyed Siege, right? And I know people would say, like, in order for you to enjoy a game, you have to play with other people. And I get that. I would have to branch out and find new people to play these games with, because not everyone, first off, can play the games with me, but also will play the games with me. That's just, you know, the social activity, social interactions and stuff. I get it. I understand it. I'm not, like, against it or anything like that. I'm just, it's hard for me to socially interact with other people, right? It's hard. Right? Recently, that's become a real life problem, right? I have to actually, like, in order for me to guarantee that my life will be better, I have to get used to, you know, social interaction. It's hard. That's killer. That's a killer one, because it's like, I'm used to just being by myself. Truthfully, I'm kind of boring. You know, nothing has really changed. I've spent so much time focusing on the wrong things, right? I've been focusing on making content. Right, and I like, or at least not saying like focusing on content is making it wrong position. I'm focusing on the wrong content in the first place, right? If I'm going to choose these games as the games that I want to play for content, for one, I have to get used to playing them by myself. I think that's a big thing for me right now, is the fact that I'm not used to playing games by myself. I'm not used to playing it so much by myself. And I mean, like, by myself, I mean, like, not in a Discord call, just, you know, talking about whatever I'm talking about and gaming and doing well, right? Being able to still maintain focus on the game, but, you know, still be able to provide the commentary that usually brings my content from like a 3 to like at least a 7. Because my commentary is pretty all right. I will say that my commentary is pretty all right. My gameplay is usually not. What was the point of this video? The point of this video is just kind of me like rambling and kind of getting the thoughts out of my head, because I feel like I've been thinking so much about it, like, and I've always asked like, what game should I play? Because I feel like if someone tells me what game to play, then maybe I can focus more on that game, because that's what the community wants. But I don't have that. I don't have a community that'll tell me what they want. I have to just kind of figure it out on my own. I mean, truth be told, I kind of was tossing up a coin with the Honey Pop series. I really was tossing up a coin. I didn't know if people would watch it. I didn't know if people would really care about it. And then it's doing good. So it's like, all right, well then they did want Honey Pop. They just wasn't going to tell me that, but they did want it. The Smite videos don't do too well. They usually don't. And I wouldn't really expect them to, unless they're like just background noise where I'm talking about something, but I'm just playing it. Kind of like COD, which is what Smite is to me right now, is the fact that it's just COD, like COD content. It's a game that I play that I'm pretty okay at, pretty good at, but it doesn't really matter that I'm good at it. I can't stream roguelikes, not unless if I'm playing the gun one that I was recently playing. Yeah, unless if I'm playing with other people, I can't really play them. I have to get used to streaming alone. I have to get used to playing games alone. I have to just get used to that. If that's the content that I'm making, to where I'm streaming and gaming alone, that's what I should do, right? And then I should find a time to where I do that. I mean, I want to stream at night because I like that time. Truthfully, honestly, streaming at night's easier for me. Especially when I do like those editing ones. I actually do enjoy my editing streams a lot more than I enjoy just like my normal just chatting ones, because it's more like I'm getting productivity. I'm doing 2 things with one sitting. I'm editing a video, but at the same time I'm providing commentary and talking and, you know, living it up in the chat and living it up in the stream. I'm fine with that. That's cool. I don't want to do that all the time, but, you know, it's there. I feel like I need to just, you know, improve a little bit on the things I want to do and how I want to do it. It's not time for me to sit back and reassess, because I've been reassessing this entire time. I've been looking at everything and studying everything this entire time. It's about time I stop studying and start actually implementing it and trying it out. I have to get used to playing games myself, which means that I'm probably not going to record those games anymore. Not anymore, but just for right now, I should probably stop focusing on just recording it and just do it. Just sit down, do a little bit of working on just playing the game by myself and seeing how I do from there, right? Because so one thing when you're getting practice on stream, it's another thing when you get practice off stream and then you show the skill on stream. I'm also gonna go back to working out. I feel like I've been under a lot of stress recently because of the whole moving thing, and because I've been under so much stress, I haven't been able to really have my brain in the place that I want it to be. So because of that, I feel like working out, when I used to do it, first off, it was always great. It helped me focus more on what I wanted to get done. And I just got a little new piece of equipment that'll help me at least get myself back into what I want, you know, feel a little bit more confident in myself. Because I feel like, you know, this is getting a little bit derailed off topic. You bitch. Okay, so I know what it is. It's G-Hub. It's just a lot of shit that has been going on really recently, but I didn't realize that like my self-deprecation and shit outside of the humor sense is actually affecting others in a very negative way. I feel like in order for me to be with other people and around other people and be a more of a positive influence towards not just myself, but towards others, I have to be positive to myself. And that's hard, right? I've gone all my life hating who I am and hating what I've become and hating just me in general. I've gone so long disliking me, but I haven't ever actually given myself a reason, if that makes any sense, right? Like, I don't like who I am, but why? Why don't I like who I am? What was the reasons why I don't like what I am or who I am or what I do? Am I guilty about something? Am I feeling some type of way about some stuff? I realized that because of that, I should be focusing more on self-care, I guess. Like just caring more about myself and showing myself that I'm not a worthless piece of shit, which is so hard when almost all your life you've not only felt this way, but have been perceived as that. People perceive you as a piece of shit, or at least they say it. And for some reason, I let these people's thoughts and words come to me and hit me when I know they shouldn't. They shouldn't even fucking matter, but I do. And then when I'm like, oh shit, well, I'm this worthless piece of shit, then I start saying that, people are like, no, you're not. Stop saying that. And it's hard because I've heard it so many times that it's like a looped song. It's like that one song you hear and it's annoying, but it's like catchy, and then you start hearing it and then you stop playing it, and then randomly you start thinking about it again. It starts playing over and over again, right? And then you just can't forget it. It's stuck in your head. It's like that. That's what I would consider it to be equal of. Except for it doesn't go off. It doesn't go away. It just keeps going. And if anything, it gets louder. It's like hearing the Jeopardy song, but you're going insane. I want to kind of explore a little bit more of myself, right? I want to be more capable of accepting who I am and being happy with who I am. Or just, if I'm not happy with who I am, be better than what I am, if that makes any sense. I'd like to be better at focusing on my task at hand, right? Because I tend to overwhelm myself with 1,000,000,001 tasks, right? I make promises to other people, but then I have actual things I have to get done, right? So then I'm mixing and matching of all these promising and stuff without any communication to anything, right? To no communication, nothing, no talking. That leads to confusion and broken promises, which fucking sucks. I gotta work more on prioritization, proper prioritization. And I gotta stop hating who I am. Who I am is like, I find sense of humor in dark situations. I'm a hard worker. You know, I work my ass off. I can be very charismatic, like beyond at some points, but then be a very, very, very close shut-in where I just don't interact with people. And sometimes that's fine. I feel like that's okay. I think I need to work on when I'm a shut-in, when I want to be alone, or at least communicate it better with other people. Communication is my biggest flaw. I think the fact that I can't talk to people, like when I'm sitting down and I'm recording a video, I'm at my most confident, right? I am beyond confident. I can say whatever the fuck I want and I feel great, right? I feel awesome. I want what I have here, but to be able to do that not only in via text, but do it in person to other people. I'm not confident in other people. I'm not confident when I'm around other people. I don't. If anything, I'm at my least confidence. I'm paranoid, and I have massive anxiety towards that shit. It's dumb, and I shouldn't really think that, because I know that there's people that think that I'm an absolute fucking badass, which, I mean, I guess, right? When I think about it in consideration, I sit down, I think about it. What's going on? Why do people think I'm a badass? Well, how many motherfuckers do you know that would work as hard as I would? How many people do you know that were at my age? I can say that I'm financially stable. I'm on my own, financially stable. I can do whatever the fuck I want, but because of, I guess, life right now, I feel like maybe I haven't felt that way. Like, I haven't felt like I've been financially stable, but I actually am. I think it's just been like I've been getting too much into my own head, or I've been thinking too much, and oh god, I need to stop doing that. I seriously need to stop thinking too hard on everything and just chill. Not chill. I don't think I should chill. Chilling causes problems for me. I can't do that. If I am gonna work hard towards the right things. Like, if I'm gonna put more time into my life, I should do it to where it'll not only positively affect other people, and that shouldn't be a concern, really, or a thought. It should be more so positively impacting myself. So do I think that caring more about me and stop putting myself down as much, not down as much, stop putting myself down, right? Do I think that's a good choice and a good change of script? Yeah, I think that's probably the best choice, really. Because if I feel like a saying that everyone has heard before, you can't love someone if you don't love yourself, right? What have I done that I find myself unworthy of love, right? Because I have tons of friends, tons of family that probably absolutely genuinely care and love about me, right? They're probably watching this fucking video. They're probably like, yeah, I love this dude, man. I just wish he saw what I saw. You know how hard that is to hear it but not feel it, like, at all? Not feel any love? It feels dark. It feels very depressing. And it's like, but when did I stop deserving love? Like, when did I stop? When did that just happen? Where I was just like, nope, you don't deserve it, so you can't have it. And now I don't have it, or now I can't feel it. So when someone says it, it's like goes in one ear and goes out the other, and it just seems like a light word, right? Love lost its meaning. It's just something that people say to me. No, dickhead, that means something, right? Like, that means something. People genuinely care about me, right? And that's maybe because of my past, maybe because of my present, maybe because of my thoughts, my schizophrenia, I don't know, maybe something, but something down the line told me that I couldn't, and I don't get where that came from, because I feel like I do. I deserve to feel love. I deserve to be happy, you know? I don't know why I just can't say that in confidence. I feel like it's dumb. It's dumb that I can't feel it, right? It's dumb that I'm like, dog, you shouldn't feel that happy feeling. Start feeling depressed and shit, right? And then I start sulking into this depressed mood. And I try to pull myself out. I have been much more vocal about my depression than I have ever been, right? I used to not say shit and just take physical action. Not a great idea, but I used to, and now I'm saying it more. I'm talking more about it, right? I'm saying I'm not happy. I'm not feeling good. I'm feeling sad. I feel like every day of my life has been a waste and I deserve to die. That is what I think and feel. And then someone comes along and it's like, there, Chyme, pat, things will be okay. And my pessimistic ass will only hear it as, things will get worse. And it's like, maybe it's because of the things in my life, right? My job makes me feel like everything in my life is gonna get worse. Genuinely. Like, just that job alone makes me feel like everything in my life is going to be worse. It's never going to get better, and I do not believe anyone when they say it will. And I probably am right about that, right? Because of that particular location and the job. Yeah, probably. It's probably correct. That job itself will only get worse. Okay. So quit. So quit the job. I can't do that either. I can't just quit my job, right? Because, like, you have to think about what that means for me. Quitting my job means removing myself from being financially stable to a probably less, because of COVID, probably less financially stable job. Not financially stable, actually, at this point. Struggling stable. And fuck myself over, right? Like, completely fuck myself over. Would I be happier that I'm at another job? Fuck no, because at that point, I'm just depressed about fucking money. I try not to think about that type of stuff, but it's real. It's a real thing, you know? Financial depression is a real thing. Because once I start thinking about it, I'm like, damn, that hurt at that time. When I remember years ago, like, when I was, like, actually, like, I was genuinely depressed because the house wasn't making enough money. And it hurt. It hurt so fucking much. I don't want to quit my job because I can't guarantee myself another job that'll pay me that much. I can't promise that. I can't even guarantee that. It's not gonna happen. You stick it out. You try. Well, for one, you have to. I have to think of more of the bright side about my job, right? At least the check's good. Yeah, that's bad. I can't really think of many things that are good for the check. I think I just should stop sweating the small things, right? People call out every day. Okay. See, the thing is, I would not sweat that if that didn't mean that would affect my personal life. Right? Because, like, I can go to work, do my time. It sounds like I'm going to jail. Go to work my hours, and then go home, right? And if I was to be guaranteed that cycle, I wouldn't hate my job. Because the job itself isn't hard. It's just the people that I have to deal with that make it hard, right? I always say it, and I will genuinely believe it. It's shit like that. Like, if people didn't call out all the time, then yeah, I wouldn't feel as hatred towards my job. I wouldn't even feel probably anything towards it. No one's calling out. Cool, I get to go home on time. What does that mean if I can get to go home on time? That means I can work on my hobby, YouTube and Twitch. I can do the thing that I genuinely love and enjoy. Okay, cool. No problem. No biggie. Right? No, the fucking world hates me at my job and I hate it. Oh my god, I didn't realize how much of a difference that would be. But I can't see shit. Okay. Ugh. Is there anything else in my life that's stressing me out? That's probably not doing great? I want to say the lack there is of social connectivity. Because I have friends. Yes, these are people that I could probably genuinely talk to. But very rarely. And if I do talk to them, like, first off, let's talk about, like, collab, at least. I am so distant from that friend group that it's wild that I'm still in it, right? Like, at least it's wild that they still consider me friend. It is, to me. It's wild as shit. And I try to socialize with them, but I'm so out of loop that it's like, I don't belong here. And I feel like I don't belong here, right? And I'm constantly thinking, like, you don't belong here, dog. They're so on another level. You don't belong here. So then I run away. And then you got my Discord and my group. It's time. It's time and platform. I could go to club and all of them are on PC, which makes it super easy. But I'm so disconnected from those people that I don't feel like I belong there. I go to my group. First off, it's time on different sections of the planet that we live. That makes it really hard to even come close to having that level of interaction. But on top of that, we're not all on the same platform, right? I have an Xbox. It's over there. It's over there. There's the problem. You see, my PC set up over here. I'm not moving it, right? What's the point? Moving soon. There's no point, right? It's a matter of, should I move back to that platform? First off, I don't want to. I've been so fucking happy being able to enjoy PC content, right? That I really don't want to just go back to that, right? I just, that's how I feel. Also, I don't have a capture card anymore. Not for now, at least. So I definitely can't go back to Xbox content. Nope. And if I wanted to get into it, I would have to buy another fucking capture card, and I'm not doing that right now. Right now, moving is my #1 priority. Everything else can just kiss my ass. I think I've also been very confused. I've been confused about certain people in my life, whether they're there for good or for bad reasons, trying to filter out whether I should keep certain people in my life or not. Something I have been told, and it felt like information that was withheld from me in my entire life, was that you don't owe anyone anything. I never knew that. Truth be told, I never knew it. I always assumed that, probably for other people, I have assumed that people don't owe me shit, right? And I don't think anyone owes me anything. But I feel like I'm in grave debt with everyone, right? Because there's people in my life that has done so much crazy shit for me, or have just done even small things for me, and I feel like I've collected debt from that, right? I feel like I owe them. I feel like I have to do something of equivalent value in order for me to justify the thing that they did, because I can't accept things, right? That's why I don't like birthday parties. That's why I don't like celebrating Christmas gifts. Like, I don't like accepting things because I feel like I don't deserve it. And this just kind of wraps around with the whole I don't deserve love thing. But I also feel like I don't deserve someone's monetary value. I don't. But I'm figuring that out. Do I have a value? Probably, yeah. Actually, I probably do. Do I know what that value is? Absolutely not. I have no idea. Because if I was to say to myself and let my depression speak, I would just say I have no value. And if I was to die, it would amount to nothing. But I don't believe that either. I remember in the start of my YouTube days, I was told that, like, you know, I was kind of like a saving grace for some people. I was like, not a distraction, but I was something that not only made people's lives better, I've been a good person to people, and because of that, their lives have become better. I'm not sure how the fuck I did that, but I'm not upset that I did. I'm very happy that I did it. It's just, to me, I feel like I was just doing what any normal person would do. I wouldn't think that any of that would be special. I couldn't consider any of that to be something that's special, because to me it's like, well, any normal person would help anyone else. Any normal person would be a decent human being. But I also realized, because of where I work, not every person is actually a decent human being. How? Fuck, not even like 80% of people. No, it's like a solid 4% of people that are actually genuinely good. It's just fucking wild, right? And then no wonder why there's so many people that are depressed. There's not that many great people in the world. There's a lot of shitheads. The only thing I could take from this now is it's at my pace. Right? If I want to see immediate results, I have to take immediate action. However, people don't just change in a day. It takes time, right? It takes time for that to happen. It doesn't take years to change one little thing, because at that point, you're not really putting too much, you know, effort in towards it. If I want to feel confident in my body, I can't just work out once every 10 months. No, I have to work out every day. I have to take the time out of my day and go like, all right, start doing some workouts. Start building up. Start bulking up, right? Got this fucking protein shake shit. I'm gonna go through that. It's a lot. There's a lot in there, but I'll go through it. I'm confident in myself to believe that I can change myself for the better. I actually, for once in my entire life, I actually believe in myself. For the longest time, I genuinely believed I wasn't attractive, and it's only been as of recent that I feel attractive. That I feel like I can be something, I guess, pleasing to look at without having all the blue and stuff. Because I that's kind of a little part of the blue, is the fact that the blue was either too scary for people to look at or attractive. Which to some people it is, and to some people it wasn't, you know, flip the coin. Wasn't ready for me to believe that I'm attractive. Like, do I think I'm like brown god of like a man? No, I do not. I'm sorry, I don't think that I am that attractive. I think that, like, if I was to put myself a 1 to 10, I'd be like an 8. That's better than what I used to give myself, because I used to base my appearances for what other people have perceived me as. And when I mean, like, in terms of attraction, I don't just mean my physical appearance. I meant my personality as well. I give myself an 8 because of that, because I think that my personality carries my appearance. I don't think that my appearance is good enough to carry my personality. I've worked more on my personality than I have worked on my physical appearance, right? So that's where it's like, okay, I mean, that makes sense. This was nice. It was like a therapy session I didn't have. About an hour, so it's about the same time. You guys won't see the hour. If I did upload this as an hour, that's just wild that I even thought about doing something like that. And I don't do that type of stuff often. But if I do, it ain't the worst thing that's ever uploaded on this channel. I've uploaded much worse. Much worse. So, to each their own there. But if you're struggling with these type of problems, call your doctor. I'm kidding. Just, I don't know, vent. I am not comfortable necessarily exposing my emotions to other people, person to person. I'm not good at that. But just because I'm good at it doesn't mean I can't try. Doesn't mean I couldn't do it. Doesn't mean I can't learn how to do it. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end this video right here. Thank you everybody for watching. I know this is kind of different from what I usually upload, but, you know, thank you for watching. I appreciate you. I will make a honey pot video after this, so don't worry. You'll see some titties. You'll see some ass. Not really, you won't. But it'll be censored. But it will be there. But yeah, I'll see you guys hopefully in my next video or live stream whenever I decide what the fuck to actually want to do with it. Yeah. I'll see you later.